Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Pass the Rulebook with Alejandro. I'm Alejandro, believe it or not. And today I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite games, which is Coatl. Yes, very exciting. The theme is about we are all Aztec priests or priestesses, and we are all trying to make tribute to the gods and the higher beings to ensure that we can become the high priest or priestess. In order to achieve this status, we're going to have to actually coordinate these cool, funky little plastic pieces and make arrangements connecting body pieces, tail pieces, and a headpiece, such as this, which are really cool. I love that, like the artworks on these pieces and how they're designed to make Coatls. Yes, Coatl by prophecy, of course, and by the beliefs is that it is a feathered snake of legend, and the priest that can coordinate, the most, I guess, legendary Coatls is deemed the winner. So today I'm going to be playing the solo mode against the automaton, whose name is Adam. And so the way it's basic mechanics that's going to work is I have my own inventory space. It has 8 spots where I can put either body pieces, tail pieces, or head pieces. These are temple cards, which can grant me either 3 points if I do one of the conditions, or 7 points if I do 2. Now, also, I'm going to be choosing from what's called these prophecy cards, and these are the prophecy cards which Adam has available. So it looks like they're going to have 2 blues, 1 black, or this arrangement of black, blue, anything, blue, black. Yeah, cool. So the interesting thing, though, is that since this is the solo mode, we're going to be skipping out on a couple of rules, such as the sacrifice tokens, which I won't go into because, yes, it's not quite necessary, it's just extra. But the way that the game starts is, of course, there are going to be spaces around here. So this is space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8, 9, 10. And outsides for body pieces, tails, and heads. And what we're going to be doing is taking turns to select pieces. So what I'll do is I'm going to flip over my prophecy cards to see which ones I should be completing. And this is all with the hopes of completing these to make Coatls to get the highest amounts of points and hence become the high priest. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Now I will admit, you might see some of these prophecies and they might be different than what comes in the stock set. That's just because I ended up getting the a promo pack, which I highly recommend. And this, yeah, it's pretty fun. So it begins. So I look at my top 5 Coatls, or Coatl cards, and I think what I'll do is I'm going to sacrifice this, and what else to get? You know what? I feel like blue is going to be in high demand, so I'm going to sacrifice this as well. So, next up. Adam always goes first. So what happens now is we're going to go through all of these to make sure if they fulfill this condition. And it looks like they do, this one over here. So pretty much essentially they go here. And then, let's see, now it's my turn. So now, oh yes, of course, I almost forgot. I'm also supposed to flip 6 prophecy cards in the event that I would like to choose any. And I already pre-shuffled this deck, of course, so yes. All right. So in the event I would like to, kind of add any of these prophecies to add more points to my Coatl, then I can spend one of my turns to choose as many as I'd like up to my hand limit, which is 5, and then I would have to go ahead and construct the Coatls. So let's see, I think what I'm initially going to go for really is you know what? I'm actually going to go to the temple to get these 2, or no, I can't get 2 of the same one, unfortunately. Yellow and green, red. You know what? Greens. I think I'm gonna do these. Take these two. Lovely. And then let's see how this turns out. Now it's Adam's turn. So Adam would first have to go around to see if they can fulfill the first condition. And let's see. So yes, they would take these. Now, we continue doing this for the first prophecy until they meet the maximum requirement. So they would have to have 2 of these, 2 of the blue body pieces, or any really type of pieces, and it would have to be 2 times. So in total, 4 blue pieces. So I'm really have to be speeding up for this. All right, so I think my turn. I'm gonna grab the headpiece. Let's see how this turns out. Then next turn is the automaton. So we go around, nothing blue, and then we go to the top and they take this. So 1 more piece and then they already got it. All right, so I'm gonna take these 2. Now mind you, of course, these go over here, but I'm gonna be pretty open with what my strategy is really. All right, and now it's time for the automaton's turn. So we go around. Here it is, they take the blue piece, and they have already completed their first set. So I'm just gonna leave these here for reference that they completed, and I believe this black piece goes filtered over to the next, because they still have that piece, it's just, and it coordinates with this. Whew, tricky. So now my turn. Yellow and reds. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna try to be speedy about this. I grab this one, and because we filled all of these in the center, and that means we would have to replenish. So the thing is, there's 2 circles to this, right? There's the inner circle, which has 2 tails and 2 heads, and then the outer circle, which is only full for putting in parts of the body of the Coatl. So if either of the circles get completed or depleted, then you proceed with replenishing all of the spaces. Oh God, no. That is exactly what I don't want. Oh, thank God. Because over here, as you see, it looks like the the bot really wants to get more of those black Coatl pieces. I don't know. Black's high in demand. Who would have known? All right. And then, let's see, and then I add 1 of these and some of this. Ooh, interesting, blue and green, okay. So now we return over to the automaton's turn. So now, of course, they try to go for any black pieces. So they would take from spot number 1, and there you go. Now you might also be asking, why is there all these body pieces over here organized? Well, that's particularly because for the solo mode, you're only supposed to be having 15 of each body color piece. And so in total, actually, there's a little bit more than 15 of each body piece. I think there's about something along the lines of like 23, I believe 23 or 24. So yeah, just mathing it out, I decided to take some of those pieces out, or those pieces out ahead of time. All right, cool. So that's back to my turn. Let's see. I think now what I can do is for my turn, now the way to kind of build a Coatl or structure a Coatl is you would always have to fulfill a prophecy. You'd always have to have some body parts that come out. So I'm gonna do these. And I get to attach this prophecy as well as attaching this temple card. Now you can always attach only 1 temple card at a time. So I'm gonna attach this one because there's no blue or black in there, so that's an automatic 3 points. Even though really there's not too many colors in there at all. So Good moves. All right. And now we return back to the automaton's turn. Oh, and look at that. So now, of course, they're going to go for these 2 black pieces. And now they only need 2 more black pieces in order to complete the next Coatl. Now the end game is triggered once all either the bot or, of course, this or myself completes 3 Coatls. So let's see. Oh, of course, I forgot. I'm also supposed to construct or add a couple more prophecy cards. Okay. Ooh, this is tricky. All right, so I'm gonna take this green head. Ooh. All right, now this is the interesting thing about how this works. So the next part says over here, I have to go for black pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. None of that has it. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of that has it. So now I'd move to the next prophecy. So then it looks like I'm looking for black or blue pieces. The X, I believe if it's infinite, it doesn't matter what the piece is. So I'm going to go forward and take this. That'd be the next feasible piece. And why not? I'll put this here just for sake. All right. Now it's my turn. Oh, how nerve-wracking. So now I think I really want to go for green and red pieces. So, I'm going to go for this green and red piece over here. All right, lovely. Okay, now it's the automaton's turn. Any black pieces? No black pieces, and there is a blue piece. So they're almost done completing this set. They just need 2 more black pieces. Okay, now it's my turn. So now, of course, I really actually want to fulfill this, which will get another turn, but I still really want to fulfill this one as well. And I only need... There's a couple I really want to fulfill, actually. Green. All right. I think I'm going to take these 2. Okay. And then let's see what happens. Let me just refer to the rules, because I believe if the automaton is not able to select any pieces, then they just end up passing their turn. So let's see. And actually, it's really fascinating. There's ways to escalate or to modify and make him a little, or make Adam the bot a little bit difficult. Okay, fulfills them. Pieces. Okay, once all satisfied cards have been fulfilled, Adam moves them to its fulfilled pile. Adam takes the rightmost card of the prophecy supply. Oh my! Okay, so it looks like the next step is if since he completed this one, or since the bot completed this one, now we take the rightmost one, place that over here, and that doesn't help anything at all. And so I believe, let's see, the next step is if there is, clicks pieces to fill, start with the leftmost, places the pieces on the first card. Okay, it searches for the piece required by the second prophecy. It fails those, searches for them fulfilled for the third. In our case that if the bot fails to find a piece required, then takes the piece of the lowest number supply space and discards them as the turn. Oh, lovely, perfect. So the lowest supply space is right over here because it goes clockwise. Great. And then for my turn, let me think. I think I'm in a good place because no matter what, the bot is still gonna be doing, still needs black pieces, essentially. So I think what I'll do instead is I'm just gonna take a few prophecies to really emphasize my, I like to capitalize on the points that I have right now for my Coatl. Okay, all right, I think that's good. Then next thing, of course, the bot can't do anything because there's no black pieces, so they would have to fulfill or take from the low supply space. Then, there we go. There's one. So open that to replenish. And then, really what we want to do for this, oh, look at that. Not good. You just want to keep on fulfilling, like opening up these ones. Or just like blindly drawing from the bag. Ooh, it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Yeah, looks like it's a done deal. Unless I crank out some Coatls, I really don't think there's a good chance. Or that, you know, that this game's gonna be going too much longer anymore. All right, that's one. And then, there we go. Just like that. All right, so now, next turn. So, now they grab that. So I think what I will do is red, black, blue. Wow, oh my god. I won't be able to fill this. Oh no. Oh, what a shame. You hate to see it happen. Alright. So now what I'll do is I want red, black, blue. Green, red, black. Red, black, blue. I'll take this one. Oh no. This is not looking good. All right. Well, actually, this isn't too bad. All right, so I think what I'll do is I'll put this here. Red, black. And then next thing is the bot is gonna have to select this. Now for this card, the max is having 6 black tile pieces. So, looks like there's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so this one gets pretty much discarded. Well, but the green one, no, it gets discarded. Yeah, and he needs one more black piece in order to fulfill his second Coatl. All right. I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna take this blue piece. Yep. All right, perfect. And then we move forward to the what's it called? The bot. So the bot, of course, is gonna take this one to fulfill his second prophecy. Can't use this over here. So there we go. And just like that much closer to fulfilling, 3 Coatls. So now we're supposed to have, I'm sorry, there's always like so many moving parts to this game. I apologize. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so the rightmost one goes over to the bot. The bot needs to get a bunch of blue pieces. Lovely. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is, all right, fortunately I think I have some time because they need a lot of black pieces and there's none over here. So I think what I will do is I will construct Yes, I will construct. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, just like that. That's all I need. And maybe this one. Yeah, why not? Green, yellow, green. And just like that, I can put this over here. And look at that, I just got a couple points. Automaton's turn. Automaton will have to try to get black pieces, so of course they're gonna go for this one. So they need one more to fulfill their last Coatl. Goodness gracious. Oh Lord. All right, so I'm gonna take this one, of course. All right, yeah. And then the next step is the automaton. So they're gonna look for no black pieces. They have enough blue for this, none. And then for this one, they would still need a blue piece, so they can take this. And because of that, they are able to replenish the center. Now, I will admit, in the rulebook for the solo version, they do require that. Look at that. They do require that all body pieces of the Coatls, if they don't match, they're still supposed to stay on the card. But I mean, it gets too crowded up, so I'm just not going to have that, to be completely honest. So, just for all intents and purposes, making it easier, I'm just taking that off, putting it on the side. And then if any of my it would still be discarded. Yeah, so I don't think it would really matter at all. All right, perfect. Okay, lovely. So everything's all accumulated, and now it's back to my turn. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna finally establish this, or finish up this Coatl. So I'll put green, yellow, green, red, black, blue, okay. And because of that, I complete this twice. I'm gonna attach this prophecy here, and then I get to complete this one as well, because green, red, black. And then I also get to complete this one as well. Red, black, blue. Bam, 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 just like that. Awesome. All right, I feel pretty good about this. It's gonna be close though, absolutely. Wow, this is a really fast game. All right, and then let's see what happens. Of course, for this, they're gonna go around and they're gonna take this black headpiece, and just like that, they completed their third Coatl. So now what we do is we count them up. All right, so ultimately, none of these matter. None of these matter. All right, so now what we do is, and this is the really cool thing, by the way, on the back is this really nifty score sheet, which I love. Look at that artwork. Oh, and this track is a Coatl, and oh, it's just very cool. I appreciate the creativity. And so, yeah, what I'm gonna do is, let's say, this time we'll make green. We'll make green the bot. All right, so first step is, I like to do it, what's it called, all together. So they get 4 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because they score the maximum for that. Then for this card, they score 5 points, 9. And then for this card, they score 5 points. So from 9 to 14. Ooh, I think I got this in the bag though, honestly. So for this Coatl, I got, let's see, I got 5 plus, I got no black and blue pieces, so that means that's an additional 3 points. So then that means 8. So I get to advance this all the way here, the 8 space. And then afterwards, this one, By the way, it's really cool. You can, woo, kind of like play around with these Coatls a little bit, which I'm a big fan of. Yeah, very interesting pieces. I think it's very unique, very creative. I love it. But for this portion, for segments of green, yellow, green, I did that 1, 2 times, so that's 6 points. And just like that, I already tied them. So from 8 to 6 plus 6 is 14. This one, for every green piece, I get a certain amount of points. So I got 4, so that means I get 3 points. I'm at 17. And then this one, for green, red, black over here, green, red, black, I get 2 points. So 17, 19. And then for this one, it says for red, black, blue, over here, red, black, blue, I get 2 points again. 2 points again. So then going back over here, I bump up to 21. And just like that, humans won! Yes! Just like that, past the rule book shall rule. We are the high priestess. Or priest. Oh yeah. We are the high priest. You know what? I don't care. We are Coatl. But anyways, great. Oh my god. Well, this is a lot of fun. I gotta admit, this is definitely one of these games where it'll make you think. It is definitely a thinky type game and very prone to, having times where you got to really plan things out. Like, oh, I have only so many turns, and which Coatl pieces should I get? And especially when you get into a 2-player game or more player game, it gets very tight. But nevertheless, love the artwork. I love my Mesoamerican theme, and honestly, yeah, I highly recommend it. You got to try this out, guys. Coatl. And check it out. Dice Tower Seal of the Excellence. Plays 4 players. Setup isn't too long. Yeah, a lot of fun, guys. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me. Again, this is Past the Rulebook with Alejandro. I'm Alejandro, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.